no, this and that, you know. So that's probably gonna be the only form of emotes in the game, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of emotes in asymmetrical games where you gotta depend on other other beings to actually help you. In which if those beings are not competent, then it's not incompetent, and even sit in the corner for the rest of the match and emo, then it's not that piss other people off and make them mad. So that's
Would there
why I
be
say I'm not a fan of emotes.
any achievements
Yeah,
in the
there will be
game?
an achievement system. Some for period cosmetic, and some is for lore related stuff.
Alright. Will you be adding stat system
A
or
stat
no?
system? Yeah, of course, of course. You can post your stats globally. Well, like only in the server that you in, but you can have like a total rack up of all your stats. So like in your entire lifetime, you can see how many objectives you completed in your entire lifetime of playing this game. You can see how many kills you gotten as a killer in your entire lifetime as playing, the game. So this is a basic stat system. It's gonna be nothing crazy. Like
Alright.
wins, losses, kills, loses, deaths, etc.
Would you be what have you added to like when you're in a game? What are the objectives to do?
Well, the
Like
objectives hasn't been coded in yet because we've been configuring with survivors in the internal code of the shop. So I mean, I also heard some things about me stealing assets from Forsaken. So look, those assets that was in the GUI, yeah, in the GUI menus and stuff, isn't from Forsaken because there's a big difference between the two. Those are renders that I took out of the Roblox toolbox that other people has posted for other people to use. So they're essentially free use. And the reason is because our artist, she currently is not. She's currently like not doing art just right at this moment. So for right now we have me, Amori, and Ray had a stick to just grabbing some assets out of the toolbox. So those UIs and stuff, they might look similar to Forsaken because that's because some people just be making copy versions of UI from Forsaken. Don't get me wrong. But we just grab whatever UI looks cool, and we had to make sure that the UI actually looks good and matches each other. Cause if you just grab a backpack asset as UI, but there's like a spectate button that's blue and the backpack is brown and it has like sparkly effects over it, that'll just make your game like a simulator. And we don't want
yeah.
that. So we had to grab monochrome, which is like the black and white. We had to grab monochrome renders and assets for the game to make it match. Anybody can draw those eyes for the spectate menu. Because Killer, you saw me making the game when I muted myself. You and those eyes, anybody can draw those. To be honest, I think that's literally just a image, a pair of eyes. A pair of eyes, to be honest. Like that you grabbed off of Google Images. So that's why I said that no, we're not stealing assets and stuff. And the timer was completely self-made by me only. By me, I just had to I grabbed UI for the timer. So that's it for the UI and the asset stealing joke and
Mhm.
the accusations of me stealing Forsaken UI. But no, all UI isn't Forsaken related. Now, of course, the shop UI, now that's Forsaken related. But the reason is because we don't got nobody that can actually make like some good UI for us. So we didn't want to have to use the basic Roblox UI. Because let's be honest, if we grab some UI of a toolbox, man, we probably would have got hacked. And 9 times out of 10, I don't want to make my own actual UI because it's gonna be looking mad ugly. So we had to use the Forsaken templates and everything. Now that was on us. Well, on me. Because see, I control most of the coding and actual internal stuff for the game. So that's on me. That's on me. But that's because we don't got enough resources. So so we wasn't trying to depend on grabbing assets, but at the same exact time, we were on a time crunch and we didn't have much and we couldn't do much. Let's not forget, we're children, we're teenagers here. So we can't just go make money out in the real world. Not in the way that you think adults can do it. So we can't just go do that and go make some money and just actually go grab an artist. We can't really make some money like that at our age. And some of us are just not in the right environments to do so. So up the UI theme in UI theme. So for the normal UI on the side of your screen, you grab that straight out of toolbox. But when it came to the Forsaken, look, the actual UI from Forsaken, now that's when we had to do something just a little bit cruddy. But overall, the UI thing was debunked completely. We had no malicious intent when trying to grab with the UI. We were just on a time crunch and we didn't have much assets to go from. So that's it for the UI. Anybody got any more questions?
Yeah.
Let's get ask questions too.
Alright, so so you know how most games like the game you're trying to make,
No.
you buy all the characters. Or you're gonna make special achievements to unlock characters.
My man. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Probably some of the more unique characters, like on it, and of course some of the characters might actually be free, like Matthew, and then it's Seth. So Seth is gonna be the only free killer in the game, and Claire will be the only free survivor in the game. So, I mean, not Claire, Matthew. So that's it for that. But yeah, some of the characters will require achievements. Alright, Trunks, I'm coming up. You're gonna come in a minute. But yeah, some
My name is Andrew Dingus.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Will you be adding minigames?
Yeah, probably in the lobby. Like mini games in the lobbies, you don't be bored and stuff. Like a parkour area, or like you could talk to NPCs and stuff. Yeah, you can do all that. That probably might come in like the second update. I'm not the greatest at coding, so I'm currently like experimenting in like different forms of game genres. This doesn't mean that there are any extra projects I'm working on. This is just a disclaimer. But I'm like going around the different games and stuff, trying to learn and make and code and stuff. So mini games might come a little bit later in development for the game, probably in the second update.
Will you be adding well, not adding, but will it be like a dark theme? What I mean by that is, will it be really dark? You could like buy certain objects that would be like a flashlight.
Stop stalling.
No. Some maps might have some form of darkness effect. All right, but it won't be so crazy that you just can't see. Like it'll just be like certain areas on the map that'll just be dark.
I agree.
All right, that hold on, Kane. I gotta let Trunks up. We gotta let some other people have turns. But you can come back.
He's stalling because he's black.
All right. Let's see. All right. Yo, Trunks, what's up?
Yo,
what's up?
I have a question. Are you gonna add like you got like milestones now, like for
Yeah, milestones will come on the third update. The reason why I say is because the skins and stuff, that's not a big priority. Skins is not a big priority. We want to get the main content out first before we start working on skins. So at least by the third update, which is when I'm not gonna state who's gonna be coming out on the third update, but no. Just looking at the killer list, all those killers that's in the order right now, no. That killer list is randomized. So you might see Seth, and you might see Rakoof at the bottom, and at the third, you might see Rakoof is the third killer, because I already stated that Rust010 himself is gonna be coming out. It's gonna be coming out on the full release. But just because Rakoof is the third killer doesn't mean that he's gonna come out on the first update. So yes, every update is randomized. And it depends on how the lore will be going. So no, Rakoof is not coming out on the first update, and I won't state who it is. But I can tell you this right now, we are planning to add milestones in the third update. But again, skins is not a big priority, it's not a big prioritization for us. So we might not do milestones completely. But what we might do is do a system. We only release the first set of milestones, which is milestone 1 skins. Is the next update we'll release the milestone 2, milestone 3, 4, and then some killers and some survivors might have milestone 5 skins. And it depends on the lore. And which I will confirm this, and this will be the only thing that I will confirm this entire list. But the maternal rape, if you see on the killer list, the maternal rape will have a milestone 5 skin, and that's because she is a heavy character in the lore. So yes, they will have a milestone 5 skin. But other characters like Dawes and Tiffany, who are like side characters, Yaya Dude, they won't have milestone 5 skins. So
Hey, no,
Shut up. Shut up. Be quiet.
it's gonna be like question like certain girls, emotes.
Wait, huh? What you say? Emotes?
Like no, like be quests like rewards.
Well, oh, quest like rewards. Well, Kane, well, I already answered this question for Kane, but basically, yeah, we will be adding quests for like rewards, only for like skins, not like in-game currency, because we want to make the actual main gameplay prioritized for money making and etc. So it won't be currency based, but you will get XP and lore related stuff, in which doing quests can also give you skins from lore. So, by the way, milestone 5 skins are limited skins. So,
That's all I want.
all right. Was that all you needed to ask for today?
Uh, if I
I killed come
Alright,
on.
alright. I know it. Alright, Trunks, we're gonna send you back down.
Oh wait, that was Noah?
Shut up. Anyways,
Killer.
kill him. Yeah, because he has been here for some time.
Yeah, like my little good boy.
Man, my neck hurts, man. I gotta start stretching out my neck and kind of look at the computer
Go.
screen.
Killer, come out.
Killer.
10 seconds. Come on.
My fault. I didn't know how to do it.
Good boy.
Alright, can you hear
Yeah,
me?
Trace, shut up, Trace. Stop that. Sweet Jesus Christ.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, we can hear you.
Alright, so my question is, will there be like custom made like player skins like from like real people?
Yes, it is. If you seen the dev render for in leaks, yes, they are confirmed skins. They all confirmed dev skins. A Mori skin, I will like no. Kang, can we please keep it out the Discord? Because I'm actually going to post the Discord on my TikTok channel. Alright, like, let's keep that out the Discord, because I'm actually going to promote my Discord on TikTok. Okay, we don't need that. But yeah, it's like, some players in the community who I noticed, they will get skins based on whatever Roblox avatar they get, like whichever Roblox avatar they want. And I can't stake this.
Okay.
I will confirm it's about a Mori skin. Yeah, they know. I don't think they know about the killer that you're talking about, Trunks. Ooh, man. Let me tell you, the killer list is looking a little crazy. Y'all gonna hate me. Anywho, I'm not trying to be corny. Anyways, but yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have member skins and stuff. Certain members won't get skins just because you're a member of this community for 3 years or something. Doesn't mean that you're gonna get a skin immediately. That's not the way how it works. So you gotta be specially picked out by a dev in order to get a skin. But it's probably got to mainly be people a part of the main dev team, not just anybody on the dev team. No, like it has to be the main people of the dev team. So. Which is like me, Amori, and Ray. So Trace is a side developer. He helps with testing. So
Racist.
shut up. I'm gonna put you down there, Trace. But is there anything else you want to ask?
Yeah. So, how would the game pass be like?
The game passes?
Yeah.
Well, I said this many times before, but I'm gonna say it again though. Game passes will not be as prioritized. I meant to say that part too, but they will not be as prioritized. But instead, they'll just be like side things that you can buy and stuff, which is like a VIP. It's gonna be cheap with relatively good stuff. It doesn't change gameplay. And it doesn't give you crazy benefits. You just get 2 times more XP. It's probably like a couple of exclusive skins, but again, skins are prioritized as probably so the exclusive skin is not going to come immediately, including the Game Pass itself. But anyways, what you call that again? Yeah, you get 2 times XP, exclusive skins. Didn't forget to say that you can actually get developer killers, and private servers only. You can't get skin versions of them in public servers. So it's the VIP game pass is completely similar to yeah, the game passes are similar just to Forsaken. So
Okay, and my second question is, how is the gameplay loop? Is it gonna be like sort of Forsaken or like Violent Picture, kind of, you know?
whoa, there's gonna be multiple mini. Oh, see what came? Let's talk about mini games. I'm such an idiot. Um, so mini game. There's gonna be two types of forms of gameplay. So of course, normal, which is the standard gameplay, is gonna be like Forsaken, but objectives are randomized, and there are gonna be actually multiple different ways to escape. Some maps require you to actually swim to escape. There is a confirmed sewer map for a certain killer. And then some maps require you to actually open up a door to escape, and some maps require you to actually power some beacons to escape and just fly up in the air, like via top and like walking onto this little platform. And it takes like a couple of seconds. So, and of course you can escape. You can't escape by just like sitting and doing nothing at the same exact time. But we're not trying to keep the gameplay completely like Forsaken. So I'm rolling my wrist right now because man, I tell you, I was working all day today. But yeah, the gameplay loop was like Forsaken. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like if you don't escape, like through the ways that I just stated, you will actually get less rewards. So it forces actual like productivity in the game instead of just staying in the corner of the map and just getting rewards.
Okay, and another question I have is, will people who are like ahead of the band, like on the leaderboard or stuff, like top 10 leaderboard and stuff, will they be getting like bonus like money or something like 1.2x, you know, for being like top leaderboard?
No, they would get a name tag, and they would probably get like exclusive skins, like an exclusive skin for their favorite survivor. So like I'm gonna try to make it so that as soon as the game detects the fact that they're on the leaderboard, it will ask them what type of exclusive skin you want for a survivor. In which it's gonna be called the leader skin series, and it's gonna be cooler versions of the survivor's current model. So. No, they're not gonna be like heavily cool and stuff. They're not gonna be like heavily modified. So
Okay, I answered all my questions earlier.
right. Let's see. Now, alright, come up here, Lava. And this Kane gonna bring you back up here right after Lava. Alright, what's up? What's up, Lava?
All right, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
So what I heard, I just jump back. I'm gonna do something, but so the game is like it's got a style of Rackers. It's got the gameplay of Satan, and it's got little stuff like by Daylight. Right.
Oh, your mic is kind of badly. My internet is kind of bad today, so.
Yeah. Also, your mic. We can hear ourselves in your mic.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
So,
what
you
part
said something
do you
about
want?
Raccoon. You said
What'd you
something about Raccoon, right?
Yeah. So the game is styled. It's styled like Rackers. It's got hints and gameplay like Sneakin', and then and like other stuff like that, like Dead by Daylight.
Lava. Like, I hate to be a nuisance, but your mic is like cutting out just a little bit too much. Like,
Hold on, bro.
type it on like? Can you like type it inside of the Yeah, it's
Yo,
in the Q&A chat.
Yeah, here, I'll just message him.
All right.
Like this guy came, always waiting. Y'all do nothing to him.
All right. So while Lava is typing that, y'all, typing that, I'm hold on, Noah. Yeah, hold on, Trunks. I'm gonna respond to your message later. But hold on. Let me invite Kane up to speak.
Or, first question.
What's up?
Will there be custom player movements?
Custom player events.
No, movements. Like, for your hands and like your feet would be different from just the regular walk, or
I mean, yeah, of course, it's running. There will not be jumping. You cannot jump. There are no confirmed survivors that'll be able to jump, but there's two confirmed killers that'll be able to jump. But they'll be able to jump in like a different form of way. I won't state who they are though. But and one of them kind of it just kicks in the air, so I really don't consider that as jumping. But they could like kick them, like they could like shoot themselves forward in the air. But
That's not really what I meant.
oh, custom movements, yeah, like hands and stuff. Oh, mm, no, like there won't be no crazy R6 avatar hand movements. No, there won't really be none of that.
Second question.
Yeah,
Can your wings get cut off? Like,
no, probably in the kill animations, but in gameplay,
not like in game.
yeah.
Will there be custom maps with houses and you can close the door and there will be like a mini game for the killer to like breach it open?
Yes, some killers might have a passive. I can just break down the door, like instantaneously. But one killer in particular, who is considered the biggest killer in the game, whoever actually figures out which killer and who that killer is, they will get an early access skin soon as we get playtesting up. But I'm gonna work like I'm gonna literally take my time to make an early access skin for y'all. But it'll probably be for Seth. So let's hope y'all like close quarters combat killers, cause Seth is like the slasher of the game. Trace and Trucks know what I'm talking about, but he's like the slasher of the game. Anyways, what you got again? But yeah, some killers will be able to break doors, and one killer actually has a passive where the map will not be the same as the map would be because of the sheer size. And like I said, if you figure out who that killer is, then next you'll get a prize. So yeah, you can actually like do mini games and stuff. Either if you slam the door directly in the killer's face, a mini game will initiate. Hopefully, I can code that in. And if a killer is just right by the door, you can either open up the door, or if your M1 damage is strong enough, you actually break down the door. And I will state this, and I can't confirm this. Chain will actually be the few killers that can actually just bust down through doors because he's a more combative killer. So yes, he can be able to bust down through doors, but he'll be heavily slowed down, probably like slowness 3 for 2 seconds. So
Next question. I wasn't listening too much, but will you be adding like limited skins? Like,
limited skins, yes, probably for like Christmas, Halloween, yada yada, birthday skins. Like if it was to be my birthday, then like you'll get a skin. You can like, I might actually make those skins free. Like you get a skin with like a birthday hat with 13 on top of it, more like my age number. Yeah, limited skins, Halloween, Christmas.
what about limited characters? Or no?
No, every character will not be limited at all. So yes, you can always buy them. You can always obtain them. You can always buy them. And no, you cannot sell characters. Not at all.
I mean, oh yeah, that's understandable. I guess that's about it.
Alright. Some questions I haven't been hearing about is like lore and collabs and other skins. And I haven't been hearing from you, Trace, because you are admin. You are allowed to speak. Yeah, but I think he's AFK right now, so we're gonna let him do that. Oh, Killer. I'm inviting you up to speak. And Trace, what? Alright, you make sure you ask questions too. You are included in this.
Alright, hello?
Alright.
So, kind of like with the campaign, but would there be like limited titles and stuff? Or like titles?
I've never really thought of a title feature till you just said that. I never thought of like adding titles and stuff. The only form of titles I was thinking about was like leaderboards, but that's actually really it for titles.
Oh, I have another question about how would the lobby be like?
The lobby would. I did post a link of it, but the lobby will actually be a more. It'll be everybody knows. I think everybody knows this, but the happy home of Robloxia is gonna be directly in the middle of the lobby, and you're gonna be in a gray dead area with some blue trees, and there will be two confirmed NPCs, which is Shetleski and Dusakar, which in lore they both died. So they're not playable characters, but they're just NPCs. So that's it for the lobby. I can't tell you too much information. Hold on, killer. Your mic is cutting out just a little bit.
Oh, the thingies be would they be like how like the Forsaken to like lower the time or like the escape you can do generators? How would that be?
Yes, every like two. There'll actually be a lot of objectives to do, but it's only gonna be one survivor per objective. So I might think about making it two survivors per objective, but it depends on how important the objective is. Like there could be a beacon that you gotta turn on in order for you to actually start the objective process. Yes, the hitboxes will be good. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Definitely. Um, but what you call it again? There's gonna be like some objectives will require a beacon to actually be started. Some objectives can only be completed by two people. Yes, they lower the time. The beacon does not lower the time. Like the main starter point of the objectives does not it does not lower time at all. So now bounties will. There is a killer that can inflict bounties onto you, but he's in concept. He's in limbo right now, so he might not make it to the game. Yes.
Um,
Oh, like in the lobby? No bounties in the lobby. Probably design wise, like I got Paige or Seth, like a Paige or Seth, like probably from like back in the day when he was a serial killer. Yes, I just kind of leaked the lore a little bit, but back in the day when he was a serial killer, he was wanted by the police. Maybe that might just be there just for, like reminiscent memories, but in terms of like actual bounties that affect gameplay or like tries to get you to target players and try to find them in different servers, no, they won't be added.
Time bomb.
okay, my other question is,
Mm-hmm.
how would the like Discord server work? Would there be like a new Discord server when the game come out, or would we still be using this?
Well, as soon as the game comes out, the Discord server will start to get more serious. You see, the reason why I'm
Yes,
not
yeah.
making it more serious right now, I am trying to keep the Discord orderly because you saw what happened to you when you posted that image. But you see, most of our audience is going to be children. So as soon as the more children start flowing in, we got to actually start leaning towards a more lenient side of the Discord server. So what I'm trying to say is, we can't just be cursing and stuff all the time. Like, you can curse. Like, you can say, what the hell, fuck, all this and
What's
that.
that?
But we still got to keep it a little bit appropriate for people at younger ages. And I might, like, nuke the entire Discord server so it'll look new. So, yeah, that's it. In terms of Discord server, yeah. And debuff traps, they're because I can place traps, but remember, their traps are limited, like similar to John Doe. So, yeah, no, there won't be like debuff traps. The only thing that's like trap related is a door.
When will you start promoting like the Discord?
Well, I've been promoting the Discord on the TikTok, and I've been promoting the Discord server on the PlayStation group, but there's not much other apps I can actually promote it on. But don't worry, I'm gonna try to promote it on different Discord servers and try my best to actually get partnerships. And speaking of partnerships as a collab, are there any collabs that you guys were wondering about? Because I can confirm 2 collabs. Well, yeah, really, yeah, 2.
What are they?
Well, one. Alright, bro, I'm not adding. Just for Noah, I'll add Elmo as a skin for Raku. But let's go again. There are 2 collabs that yeah, Little Bear is coming up with his own ASIM game that's inspired off of mine. So we'll be collabing together, adding these skins won't be limited. So we'll be adding skins from killers from his game as killer skins for the killers in my game. And similar to his game, we'll add killers from my game as skins for killers in his game. And same for the survivors. It goes back and forth. That's a confirmed collab. But his Roblox game isn't done yet, and he doesn't got the right. He's not. He doesn't got the right materials to make a Roblox game just yet. So we're gonna have to wait on that. But that's a confirmed collab. And another confirmed, well, not really confirmed, but almost. I actually spoke with the owner. The owner is Zombies versus Humans. I actually tried reaching out to him through via email. So I'm thinking about. I'm trying to get rights for the Gladiator character because even though my Gladiator character or is like an original version, it's still the Gladiator character. So he owns creators' rights. So yeah, I'm gonna try to message him, try to do a Zombies versus Humans collab, and let's hope my game gets big enough. So. Alright, I'm gonna be allowing one more thing. I'm be allowing one singular type of question. I mean, a different form of question, which is confirmed killers. Well, no, Kane. There's like private testing and public testing. We gotta do private testing first, in which I'm not gonna be giving any form of members private testing. It'll only be actual staff. But when it comes to public testing, which public testing might come out a week after private testing, then we can see about you being a tester for public testing. Well, no, it's public testing. So what the hell am I even saying? So, but yeah, no, for private testing, no, you cannot apply for a tester. The tester role works differently in here than from other Discord servers. I give it to somebody who I can actually trust and who's actually been in the community for a long time. So, not really. And plus, again, you're also a member, so. And also, you are a member, which, like I said, you are a member of the community. So, yeah, you can't get tested. It is already a select amount of people that I'm going to add for private testing, in which is just going to be staff. So, it's probably going to be developers. Yeah, that's it for that, too. One type of question I'm going to be allowing y'all to ask is about the killers. Confirmed killers. How will they function? Only how they will function. Like, are they going to be a trapper, rushdown, or a skirmisher? No, like ambush, I will allow that, so. But yeah, I think, I'm gonna go ahead and send you back down, Killer. Is there anything else you want to ask before I send you back down here? To the audience? I think it's AFK. Alright, Trace.
Grew up poor, had no business, ate off paper plates. I'm taking aim. Grew up in this life.
Trace.
What?
You got anything you want to ask, bro?
Will the people from other servers be banned? Like from Tay server, like the incident happened, will they be unbanned for Demented?
Yes, except for Gerard, because Gerard's actually been personally harassing me and stating my name in public servers with malicious intent, so.
Okay, I just made sure.
But I'm banned killering them because they're banned from the Minecraft servers because they hacked on Minecraft, but they didn't hack on Roblox. And see, we didn't have an anti-cheat, so we couldn't just unban them. Yeah. I'm still working on Kane's case right now, so I don't think I might. So there's like a good chance I might unban Kane. But in terms of everybody else, like Logan, Lava, and Killer, because Killer encouraged them to use the hacks. He gave them the hack client to use the hacks. So that's rallying and instigating. So Killer's case was already is dealt with. And speaking about Noel, I don't know what the fuck Noel is talking about.
So Gerard and 610 will still be banned.
No, well, I can't just ban 610. So.
Okay.
So I'm unban Kane from Zlob MC, but Killer, Lava, Gerard, well, Gerard's blacklisted, but Killer, Lava, Gerard, and etc. They will just be only unbanned from Demented because you see the difference between us having an anti-cheat on Minecraft and an anti-cheat on Roblox, because anti-cheats on Roblox is stronger than anti-cheats on Minecraft, because you can easily bypass Minecraft anti-cheats because it's a sandbox game, despite unlike Roblox is a sandbox game, but we use LUA coding. Minecraft doesn't. We just use normal scripts. So shut up, Casey. Damn. So like there's like a thin line between the two. So that's it for that though. Alright, y'all can start asking questions about the killers. Y'all can look ask questions about the killers. I will give y'all the killer list.
Yeah, ladies. Or who wants to be first?
Well,
Put your
no one
hand up
talking
if
a
you want
lot,
to
so
come
we'll
up
have
about the kills.
I don't know. What's up? What's up? Trace, be quiet. Be quiet, Trace.
You gonna add Pokemon to it? How did you?
I don't even know what happened. The Pokemon killer. Who? Oh yeah, very hungry Pikachu. Yeah, him. Yes, remember I told y'all about the killer who could break down doors here. He has now look. He has a very funny passive where the map is just completely destroyed. So now there's no point of looping him around rocks and stuff because you actually got to run for your life with very hungry Pikachu. So very hungry Pikachu can actually, I can state one of his abilities. He can grab you through walls
Oh.
and eat you alive. Simple as that. Yes, amazing killer. I know. Well, it's not a one shot, but he can like actually grab you through walls. So basically, how he works is he's more of a tank killer. He's more of a ain't no looping. You better run for your life. That's because he is the slowest killer in the game, but he has the most stamina out of every killer in the game. And
Amazing.
he works more as a bruiser, where he's a tank because he has 18,000 HP. No. Killers have HP, but they're not really meant to be killed. Anyways, but yeah, you can like because of his sheer size, that's why the map is destroyed. And some walls of the map is destroyed. Actually, like, they're like crap. So he can he can shove his hand through the wall and grab you. But there's like an audio cue down place. So you can hear it, but it'll be muffled because he's right behind the fucking wall. Duh. So he's like the most exciting killer. And yes, his hitbox will be tuned, and he has an extremely long windup. Probably like a 0.75 second, not 0.75, 1.75 second windup. So it's noticeable. So if you're playing survivors that can block abilities, who could block M1s or certain abilities, I'm not going to state who they are, but some survivors who can block. How much percent of the game? 15%. It's just me who's scripting. It's just me. Like, I'm doing mainly all of the head. Ooh. Man, my bad. I was chewing on something, but I'm doing most of the heavy lifting, so it's just me. So it's probably gonna be like a 15-35% of the game done. There's gonna be 2 maps coming out, and I gotta work on the maps. So probably gonna stay up all night and try to get as much as I can get done. And like I said, public play testing might come next year. So that's it for that though. But what you call it again? Very Hungry Pikachu is probably gonna be the most exciting because he's gonna be more of a tank. Even though he's a bruiser.
Amazing, dude.
You should add
You're not telling me why I should add. This is a Q&A, so.
How good are the hitbox?
The hitbox is not gonna be that big. Now, his hitbox is gonna be a little bit big, and yes, he does have piercing damage. So, well, his piercing damage works differently. He can hit multiple survivors, but those other survivors that got hit, by his hitbox, will take way less damage. Slow. But yeah, but Very Good Pikachu is more of a cat and mouse chase killer, and which is why I say his map is gonna be bigger, because Very Good Pikachu is the only few killers in the game that can actually aim their actual M1 attack upwards, but he deals less damage. And yes, he can grab upwards, he can throw boulders upwards, he can place boulders on the ground. Like, I'm basically revealing his entire moveset. You can shoot out thunderbolts, similar to Pikachu, and you get speed if he hits you. He can throw players around, he can stomp on players, throw boulders at players, and nearly instantly kill them. He's an actual. He's more of a challenge, like an actual mental.
No, is it supposed to be balanced?
Yeah, I'm gonna balance it. Don't worry, he's in concept right now, so it's gonna be balanced. Trust me. But he's always gonna do like 20 damage on his M1s. So. But yeah, I think that's it for the Q&A. Anything else you wanna ask, like more related stuff?
Oh yeah. Adding Albert.
Amazing dude.
I would what's the lore?
Oh, Albert's lore. Well, you could leave Killer because it's gonna be a gap segment. But Albert's lore is basically, his past, past Albert. He's running around being inappropriate, using well, not hack clients. He's using the GUIs that Decabox and Real. You know who Decabox and Real King Bob is, right?
Yeah, think about it.
Yeah, exactly. The guys who made Albert's games and gave him the admin commands and stuff. Yeah. So they were all friends. They ran around being menaces, being nuisances and delinquents, just destroying roadblocks until Doombringer put them in prison, and as he sent them to Bandland afterwards, Albert and Real King Bob repented for their sins. Well, not sins, but you get what I mean, for their evil actions against humanity. So then next, afterwards, they got sent out, but Decabox didn't repent and he got mad. No, Decabox is not a confirmed killer. Definitely. So Decabox didn't repent and he got mad, so he tried killing Doombringer, but Doombringer is way too physically strong. So instead he killed Dusakar, which is why Dusakar is in the lobby. He just wasn't seen in the loop. He wasn't seen in the screenshot. But he is most definitely a lobby NPC. So that's what happened with him. And it's Albert's family lineage is full of cryptid hunters and myth hunters. So Albert decided to keep his family lineage going and stop being his little faggot who ran around and just kept on doing stupid stuff on Roblox.
Whoa,
and he actually decided to go around hunting down cryptids like the Rake, Wendigos and everything. And his mother was killed by a Wendigo. So that's why he hates Wendigos. If you look at his render, you can see he has a Wendigo skull on his door, and he has a Wendigo skull on a stick, literally. So, he runs around killing cryptids and stuff, and he found Rust-010. They went at it for a long time until Albert gave up on the cryptid hunting life, and him and Rust-010 made a peace treaty. And this Rust-010 got mad because he got sent to the realm of Demented, in which Albert also got sent too. And Rust Rust had a theory that since Albert got sent down there, he thought that Albert signed a contract. I like to call these a double-edged sword contract. So the other person might get something negative, but you might get something negative that you don't even know about. Kind of like an NBA contract, in my opinion. So look, Albert got sent down to the realm, and Rust-010 got sent down to the realm too. And Rust thought that it was Albert's fault. And if you look at that render for the LMS, the one that says, "Oh, Rusty," you can actually see. Now, this is before they got sent down to the realm. This is when there was enemies. But Rust-010 got bullied so badly that the bully shot him and threw him in the bottom of the lake. And there's like some form of virus that became a malicious catalyst, turned Rust-010's body into metal, rust, an organic material. But he couldn't swim up because he was made of metal, so he couldn't swim back up. Until at some point, the lake actually got drained by a sewer pipe. So then now he got back up. He was able to climb out the water. Yada yada do, yada yada do. He hunted down his bullies, and he led them into a factory in which he carved the smiles into their faces, and that's how Albert got there, hunting down Rust-010, and that's how that render was created in lore wise. So, but yeah, that's how Albert got sent down to the realm with Rust. So.
That.
Mhm.
Admin.
I'm not giving you admin.
Wow.
I don't know, but we gotta talk about that. But yeah, thank y'all so much for the Q&A. And because you guys actually tuned in for the Q&A, for a pretty long time, I appreciate how invested you guys are into this game. So I want y'all to give yourselves a pat on the back for that. So you guys will be receiving Q&A skins soon as the full release comes out. I'm gonna try my best to code in the skin. Try my best. I know I said skins are not a big prioritization of the game, but I still want to reward people for taking the time to tune in and listen to the aspirations I got for the game and how much effort I put into it. So I will be giving you guys those. I will be giving you guys thumbs up for that. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the people who will be receiving the skins: Killer, No, oh my! I keep saying his real life name. You fine if I say your real life name? Cause I don't nobody really know you in real life, right? All right, Noah, Killer, Kane, Trace, and it's gonna be a skin series. It's only gonna start off with Albert at first, and so I'm gonna work my way through the skins. Okay, so overall, thank you guys so much for the Q&A. I cannot wait for the game for play testing to be out, and make sure to look through that list of killers and look up those killers too, like their origins and stuff. Because I know some of those killers on that. I've carefully picked out some of those killers. I know some of y'all might like these killers. I know Noah likes Very Hungry Pikachu. And remember, some of these killers are from the old ages of Roblox, so they might not be as relevant now. But overall, that's it for the Q&A. I gotta work on some more renders, and as soon as I finish the renders and stuff, I'm gonna post all the full renders. I'm gonna catch y'all later. I appreciate y'all. Again, I seriously appreciate y'all tuning in, though. All of y'all, seriously. I'll see y'all later, though. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stage if I can end it. I don't know if I can end the stage directly. So, I guess I'll see y'all later now.